We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. Today, Week 17 is upon us, and we've got a good one in store here as it'll be the Detroit Lions taking on the San Francisco 49ers. So here's Kaimi Fairbairn to do the honors. And we are underway from Santa Clara. And beyond the 20, but not by much. In fact, just a yard pass there to the 21. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Come on. Check. 70 Timberwolves. Check. Hurt.
Drive starts with a run from Gibbs. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50. A big run there. 29 yards and a first. Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the strain the next 2 to 3 seconds to continue to move people.
Pass to 60. Go, check. Ready.
Going back to Gibbs on first down. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. You look at this Niner defense. They were terrific last week in the win over the Rams.
Yeah, they gave up 17 points, but that's about what you consider the break-even mark. If you give up 17 points a game all year long, you're thinking you're going to be a playoff team. That's what you're looking for. Room to improve, of course. A pretty nice effort.
He's got it complete to Gibbs. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. They'll get a dozen there, and the Lions have a first down. But we know that he can get first downs with his arm and his legs, Charles. And there, when he gets outside of the pocket, the defense has to account for both, and he's able to complete it for the first.
And he's very comfortable outside of the pocket. Some quarterbacks, that's not their thing. For him, that seems to be the #1 asset to his game. Gets out into the open field, things seem to break down the secondary a little bit, and he picks out the right target.
There to stop him on the defensive side, Fred Warner.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on 2nd down.
Second and 7.
Ready, go.
Another run for Gibbs here. And a short gain down to about the 33. A 1-yard gain there following the 3-yard pickup on first down.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
18, here we go. Check the Eagles.
They'll look to throw. A short pass here taken in by Laporta. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 22-yard line. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down.
Ready up.
A gain of 12. And the Lions first down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, Gibbs will get it. Knifes his way forward here, but just 3 yards on the play. Second down.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks, allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Get it. Bronco 80. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Second and 6. That's complete to Laporta. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. Call it a gain of 6 on the play. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Panther 11. Panther 11. Let's go. 70 Lions. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he'll find the open man. That's complete. And the Lions are going to be set up with a first and goal as they get the conversion there on 3rd and inches.
That's a big conversion there on 3rd down, and this has been a great opening drive. You know, at this point, they'd hate to settle for 3, but they've created a fresh set of downs and a first and goal.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Steady.
Gibbs is into the end zone. A touchdown, Lions. And that caps off what was really a balanced opening drive for them, Charles. They work in the rushing game and the aerial attack, and they end it with a touchdown.
Strong in so many ways, wasn't it, partner? Their ability to throw it and run it and accomplish their goal, they've got to like the way that they started this ball game.
Extra point was hooking, but he does make it through. And it's now a 7-0 game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30.
The Niners take over first and 10. They're on the 34-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. Off play action. It's Howell. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards.
When they've needed a play this year, he's certainly been the guy to deliver it. As this season has gone on, he's been awfully consistent and sometimes spectacular.
Set. Cougar 19. Reload.
On 1st and 10, it's Gibson. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11. The Niners at 10-5 to start play. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
70 Lions. 18 Cardinals. Check.
Back to throw, Howell. That's out to the flat for Gibson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Antonio Gibson with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. It's up and good. So these teams match touchdowns here in the first quarter, and we're tied 7-7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Now he's going to step up and run. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15.
Intercepted. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
A give running right, Gibson. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
Or also just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down.
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
Let's go now. 19, Panther 60, Panther 60. 19 tight, 19 tight. Let's go.
With a play fake, and now here's how to throw it. I'm not sure he saw the linebacker there as that's batted down and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
60 by 6, 60 by 6. 70 Timberwolves. 79 Bronco, Dragon 60. Mustang 19.
And Howe will throw it. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the 49ers are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. 7-7, our score after 1. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Robinson. And they'll get him down just shy of the goal line at about the 1. It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding them out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3 more plays?
2nd and goal from the 1.
Tag. Bronco 80.
Here's Galindo. And across the goal line into the end zone. Touchdown 49ers. Isaac Galindo hitting double digits with his 10th rushing touchdown on the year. And the 49ers have now taken the lead. So it's a pretty good season he's putting together running the football. That now 10 rushing touchdowns on the year.
And we know this is a passing league, and those numbers throwing the football, they seem to go up and up every year. But there's still something to having a reliable back you can count on in the red zone to bring things home for you. And that's what he's been doing all season long.
Fairbairn good with the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
That's into the hands of the rookie from Florida. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
A gain of 18 on the play. First down, Detroit.
Ready.
Gibbs straight ahead. And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Ready?
38-yard line, 2nd and 9.
79 Broncos. 70 Lions.
They'll drop to throw. From the left side, it's complete. And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers' 40. 22 yards there, a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage. And tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
Come on. Set. Nice, go.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. Down to about the 37.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. 19 tight. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On play action, they'll throw. Finds Gibbs on the check down. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. He was out there waving his arms. And when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is because you got to get his attention because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
And I don't think he got there. No, they stop him right where it all started. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up 4th down.
Okay, ready? Buffalo 18. Connect. Dragon 60.
Now back to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Detroit. Jahmyr Gibbs with his 19th touchdown, his second of the game. And the Lions take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back out and he's firing and made up for it right there. A well-executed series helps reestablish some confidence in him to run this offense.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And he'll weave all the way up to just a few yards shy of midfield. A great return.
In a tie game, both sides are looking for something to give them an advantage. It often falls back on special teams. And that return, that could be the spark to untie the game.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
Then confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around.
A lot of tight ends just use their size and their strength, try to occupy some space and kind of body people away and catch the football. But not this guy. He's a refined route runner. Makes me wonder if he took some dance classes in his background with his footwork.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. Second quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 36-yard line.
They'll work from the 36 on 2nd and 6.
Ready? 70 Lions. Cougar 19. Get out.
And they go play action with Howell. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. Even with him busting through the contact, he'll still be stopped just inside the 35.
2 on the play. Brings up 3rd and 4.
72. 18 Rabbit. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Take go.
They'll go play action. Howell. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And that could be one of those turning point plays in a ball game. A field goal gets you the lead here, but they want to make a statement and get 6 points. And they're certainly going to get that opportunity as they get the conversion and set up 1st and goal.
19 Tiger.
They'll run with Gibson. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown. Antonio Gibson with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the 49ers will take the lead here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14.
Lions 14. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And able to get get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. With this slim deficit closing in on the end of the first half, we'll see if they can move this at least into field goal range and try to get 3 out of this drive. And it gets this up just shy of the 30 to the 29 before he's out of bounds.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain considering the blitz that they just had against them.
Cut 19! Cut 18 Cardinal! 18 Card Warriors 70! Dragon 60!
Second and 4. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down.
Cougar 19! Kevin Pirates! Kevin Pirates!
They're going to look to throw. Right side to Williams. And he appears to be about 2 feet short on 3rd and 3. Leaves them with a 4th and 1. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. And how about this one now? In their own territory, a gutsy call. They're going to go for this on 4th and a yard. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. This pass down the field for Gibbs. It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Niners take over in terrific field position. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Here we go! 70 Lions! 79 Broncos!
Throwing here, Howell. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
Howell, he'll look to throw it. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by Kirby Joseph. And the Lions are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. Well, they tried to take their shot right there, but the ball hung up a little too long, and it's intercepted.
And when you describe trying to take their shot right there, usually the ball has to be thrown on a little bit more of a line. You just mentioned it. The ball hung up there. The reaction time of the defenders, they win the day and intercept it.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Wow, and that is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. They'll throw now on the final play. they'll say it's incomplete. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well as we are back and started in the second half. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember in that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Let's go.
Faking the handoff. Howell. It's a short one here. Complete to the tight end. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
Every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know, as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that worked quite well.
Howell down to throw it. And that one into the hands of Ayuk downfield. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. A big play there for the Niners. 48 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
60 Eagle.
They'll run with Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. A line of scrimmage, once again, the 5 as they get ready for second and goal.
To second and goal. At the Lions.
Again, it'll be Robinson. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Howell, third and goal. He's going to drop this underneath for Robinson. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Brian Robinson Jr. from 4 yards out. And the 49ers take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Fairbairn good with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14.
Niners 28, Lions 14. Fairbairn set to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive.
Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a two-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. It was a small, magical spread to overcome. A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
Some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Back to throw here. That's complete to Laporta. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on third.
16 yards on the play. It's now third.
They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Good clean play. No flags coming out of the pocket of the officials. Turns into an incompletion, and that should get them off the field with a 3 and out.
They're going to try and throw. That is caught by Laporta. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Ready, break. Ready.
Back to throw again. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10, right at the 40. They'll look to throw again.
He's got it complete to Gibbs.
And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. And at his size, he's a smaller back. You can get him the football. He can kind of get lost, make someone miss. It's good for him.
Yeah, it's great for him. I like what you said there. Sometimes he gets lost in the traffic a little bit. But get him out in the open field into some space. That plays to his strengths the best and keeps him out of it where all the big boys are. You know, make him make someone miss in the open field. The goal of a wide receiver screen is get enough blockers in front to create a wall and let him pick his spot to run the football. How about the defense there, swarming to it and not allowing that to happen? Did not let him get downfield.
Throw to St. Brown, complete on the left side. And he is going to have a Lions first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football. Now a timeout called for by the defense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter.
Come on. Hey.
And they'll send the slot in motion left. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throwing partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
St. Brown in motion right.
Again, he'll drop to throw.
Over the middle and taken in by Laporta.
And he takes this one in for a Lions touchdown. Sam Laporta, 29 yards. And the Lions have got it back to within a score. Now they'll line up to kick the extra point. He's got it, and they're back within a touchdown at 28-21. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their lead cut in half by that touchdown a moment ago. They are up 7 as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Now Howell. Wide open is Watkins. He's got it. He will go out right near the 35-yard line. Give him 30 yards there.
We have seen big plays from both quarterbacks throughout this game, and there's another one right there. Going back and forth, almost like two excellent guitar soloists trying to top each other with each additional play.
So from 135 all the way over to the other. Here's 1st and 10.
Let's go. 60.
Straight ahead, Gibson. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the 1st down run. He gets maybe 3. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6.
Come on. Set. Pass the 60. Pass. 70 range. 70 range.
Now they go play action with Howell. He'll hit Watkins on the crossing route. And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. 1st and 10.
16 yards.
Catch number 100 for his career right there, and it's good enough to keep the chains moving.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
18 cards. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles.
A handoff for Gibson. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. 2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 13-yard line.
So both teams trade touchdowns, and the third as we're through 3 quarters of play. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now here in Santa Clara. It's 49er football here. They've got the lead as well as we get set to start the 4th and final quarter. Here's a 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Coconut.
Gibson here running out of the gun. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. Antonio Gibson halfway to 100 now with career touchdown number 50. And the Niners are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter. Extra point by Fairbairn, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
Niners 35, Lions 21. Ka'imi Fairbairn sets to kick off.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. A beautiful fake. And he'll be tackled just shy of the 25.
Okay, ready?
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive.
Ready? Pass the 60. Pass the 60. Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. A little short pass here taken in by Laporta. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short. Fourth quarter, every drive's so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
Here's to the Porter right side. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Good work after the catch. Going to net him 23 and a first. He'll drop to throw. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Give it big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
Now a 2nd and 10.
Here we go. Go.
Straight ahead with Gibbs here. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
And they'll need to get to the 35 if they want to keep this drive going on 3rd down. Now a throw here out wide. He might be looking to throw this again. And this one nearly intercepted. That one might need to go back to the drawing board. Almost a disaster. And it winds up just an incomplete pass, though. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
19 right. 19 top. Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. It's complete to Williams. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Dragon 60. 70 Lions. 18 Pioneer.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. The kicker here is complete. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. That's going to be caught. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A good pickup there, 21 yards. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Mustang 19.
Now back to throw. And he's got his man. It's caught for a Lion touchdown. A great play there with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Lions have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long, because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now, we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense, because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
So now here come the Lions up to go for 2. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
Buffalo 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
They'll look to throw. And he's got it for the 2-point conversion. So they tack on a pair more here to narrow that that deficit a bit further. And, of course, on the two-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So here comes the kickoff, and what now is just a one-score, 6-point game. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And finally stopped, but what a return all the way down to the 40.
Now that's the kind of return that warms the heart of the special teams coach. He'll be pushing us next time, Brandon, to make sure his guys are introduced in the starting lineups. These guys have such an influence on every game. The unsung heroes, remember, they have their own meetings, their own practice time, heck, their own spot on the bench in order to be ready to play each and every week.
Able to break through that initial contact and winds up getting about 3 there. It's second down.
Brandon, you know how many times we've done games, and at the start of the fourth quarter, we see both teams hold up the 4 fingers, fourth quarter is ours. Well, how about this drive? You saw the 4 fingers for 4-minute offense, and this offensive line has really hunkered down and established themselves.
Now, this is where they say, put the game on our shoulders, we'll lead the way, right?
No doubt about it, and let me tell you, if you're a running back, all you want to do is get behind those big fellas, have a little vision, and find some space.
And a solid way to do that on the first play of the drive there. And tough sledding. They'll get maybe a yard. Stop short of the 35.
And this is the worry because sometimes you get a little too predictable in spots like this. You know you're going to run the ball, but they know you're going to run the ball as well. And now you look up and you're staring at an important third down.
And this offense on third down today, a perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 6.
Powell going to audible to something else. On third down, here's Gibson.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
45 yards rushing for him now with a couple of touchdown runs to boot.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
They'll pitch it to Robinson.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. And now right out of the 2-minute break, we'll get a timeout used defensively with 1:56 to go. Got to figure the rush is going to be fierce again as they come up 2nd and 13.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Niners first down. And that ought to be the one that seals the victory.
And that's a tired defense out on the field right now. They desperately need a stop to get the ball back to their offense, but they're having trouble getting that done. Another gut-wrenching run right there.
Set. Viking 18.
And they take a knee.
Listen, anytime you take a knee to end the game, that means you've won it. So it doesn't matter whether it's home or on the road. But there's something a little extra special about doing it in front of your home crowd, isn't there?